Hello, you beautiful person watching this. Hello! I have so much to talk about today, from Rihanna to Donald Trump, Aaron Carter, Mariah Carey, Colin Kaepernick, Vick, Mindy Kaling, and Ed Sheeran. But first, I just want to put this out there. I believe in God. I believe in myself. I believe in the universe. I believe in universal truths. And one of the most important ones, in fact, the second most important universal truth to me and my family, which I tell my son every day as I drive him to school, is hard work. A lot of people don't fully buy into this, but I do. I 1,000% believe that if you work really, really hard at whatever it is you want to accomplish, hard work pays off. And I'm so happy that a bunch of things I've been working really hard at behind the scenes are going to be happening later this year. So I can't wait for that. And speaking of work, I liked the Wild Thoughts song when it first came out instantly. The DJ Khaled and Rihanna song. But over the last few weeks, and especially over the last few days, it has become ingrained in my brain, and that's all I listen to. I can't stop listening to Wow Thoughts. And it made me just start thinking about Rihanna obsessively. It's no secret, I love Rihanna. And then I started to think, I don't think Beyonce would have done as good of a job on Wild Thoughts as Rihanna. Beyonce would have had a completely different take and approach, may have been too controlled, might have oversang. Rihanna is such a great vocalist and a powerhouse one, but doesn't always go that route, doesn't feel the need to constantly prove herself that way. The way she interprets songs, her nuances, her delivery, her tone, it's hypnotic. And she's so underrated. I mean, yeah, everybody knows Rihanna has a lot of hits, but she's not on Beyonce caliber for a lot of people, and I disagree strongly. To me, Rihanna is right up there with Beyonce. And I've said this before. I love Rihanna's catalog more than Beyonce's. Beyonce is a better live performer, but Rihanna's got more hits. And I love hits. At the end of the day, I'm a hoe for hits. I'm not a hoe for hits. I'm a slut for hits. I'm easy for hits. I love hits. I love Rihanna. I would go straight for Rihanna. Really. I've said this before. I mean it. If she were to show up at my door right now, we would go at it. If she did that with just that purpose. Anyways, let me move on. Speaking of going at it, the Senate will not be going at it with their health care bill. It is dead, as more Republican senators had come forward saying they will not vote for it. But instead of an update and improve, Donald Trump wants to repeal Obamacare with nothing in place. Dumb, right? It's just hard to wrap my brain around. And despite the fact that there is a Republican majority in both the Senate and the House, Donald Trump wants there to be even more Republicans. Why? It didn't happen because your own people chose for it not to happen. Republicans control Congress and they still can't get shit done. Speaking of mistakes, from the giant mistake that is Donald Trump in our White House, Aaron Carter just did a sit-down interview with Entertainment Tonight. If you guys haven't seen that yet, I have it up right now on PerezHilton.com. And boy, was that a mistake. And boy, is there a lot of inconsistency in his story as to what happened this past weekend when he got arrested in Georgia. Aaron Carter claims that he doesn't do drugs and barely even drinks. I mean, he was arrested for driving under the influence. There's that, first and foremost. Secondly, I saw that mugshot. Did you guys see that mugshot? It's up on my website if you didn't. I mean, Aaron Carter was in tears on Entertainment Tonight. I don't know if that was the best look for him, especially because he's talking about how he and his girlfriend slept in their car the night before. And he didn't really explain well why. Why were you and your girlfriend sleeping in the car? Let me take Aaron Carter at face value and say he doesn't need help for substance abuse, which he flat out said he doesn't. He clearly needs a lot of help in other areas, and I hope he gets it. On to more mistakes. Mariah Carey is working on a TV show based on her life set in the 80s, and it's going to air on Stars. Sounds a lot like Glitter. We know how that turned out. Also, major drama with Colin Kaepernick and Michael Vick, although it's mostly one-sided. Michael Vick, the disgraced NFL star, who is really in no position to be giving people career advice, is giving Colin Kaepernick some career advice. And this is what he has to say. And I quote, "First thing we got to do, get Colin to cut his hair. I'm not up here trying to be politically correct, but even if he puts cornrows in there, I don't think he should represent himself in that way in terms of just a hairstyle. Just go clean cut, you know? Why not? Translation, present yourself less black." Colin Kaepernick responded and tweeted out about Stockholm Syndrome, which is where when you've been victimized and hurt so much by your captors that you start to believe what they tell you. I mean, that's like somebody telling me to be less gay. Why? I think being gay made me successful. Bitch. Also, Ed Sheeran quit Twitter. But thankfully, it did not last very long. He's back at Twitter, although he is scrubbing a lot of old tweets, deleting them. And it isn't the result of getting a lot of drama and hate for his appearance on Game of Thrones. It's a result of this silly article called 24 Tweets Ed Sheeran will probably delete soon, which aren't that problematic. The tweets that triggered all of this, let me read some of them. "Most girls look prettier without makeup anyway. I'm sure most dudes would agree with this." Or, "Men getting ready is throwing on a t-shirt, underwear, and jeans. Women, please learn from this. It shouldn't take an hour to dry your hair." Once again, I see no problem. Or, "Is Friends with Benefits out? Mila Kunis is all right." He tweeted about Mila Kunis again, also in 2011, saying, "Mila Kunis, if you're reading this, holla." I mean, I would not delete a single one of these tweets. Ed Sheeran is not problematic. And finally, congratulations to Mindy Kaling. Mindy Kaling is pregnant with her first child. And she's not revealing to anybody who the baby daddy is, not even her close friends. And I don't even think they should ask. So this is a public service announcement to friends and even family members of Mindy Kaling. She's telling nobody, don't ask is none of your business. Teddy agrees. All right, let me get some of y'all questions here. Okay. Hey Amrin, hey Maribel, hey Debbie, hey Mary Kent, hey Evita, hey Mi Yang, hey Darianne, hey Erica, hey Will Marie, hey Charlene, hey Megan, hey Patsy. You don't like when I don't get to the point, Marie? Then don't. Okay, I gotta open the door because I'm having some reception issues. Dina, you love our president. I don't. Dina, you're also sick of Rihanna. I'm not. Desmond, you're wrong. Patsy, I'm moderately optimistic about the new Tory album. I haven't been a huge fan of any of her recent ones, but I still love her. She's one of my all-time faves. Thank you, Marie Kent. I know, Sarah Gall, that's sad. Hey, Sway Jax Johnson, good to see you again. I agree, Heather Sires. And that's that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Mwah.